Thanks for joining us here on Thistle Hill Farmstead. Today is our third video in our electric fence series. Today we're hoping to pull the wire and get the fence energized. So stay with us for that. And remember to smash that like button. It really helps us out a lot. And subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all of our videos. And ring that bell notification so you'll be notified when we post a new video. So we're going to continue today with our electric fence building video. As you can see, we've got the posts in down through there, and we have our insulators on the end post here and on the opposite end post down there. And today we're going to pull some wire. So let's get at it. Hey guys, so what I've done here is I have taken my 3 spools of wire for the fence and I put them on a bar and I fastened that to the grapple on the front of the tractor here. And the plan is to connect the ends to the end post here and then back my way down the fence line while these unspool. That's the plan at least, so let's see how it works. So what I'm going to do here is take each one of these wires from the spool and pull it over and connect it to the fence post, and then I'll just back down the fence line and hopefully unspool these things without them kind of running away. This wire is wrapped around these spools and I've kind of got the top of the grapple lowered where it's touching the spool so that it won't just freewheel and unwind like a clock spring, because that's the way some of these things will do when they're twisted up on here like this. And what I'm doing here on the end is just kind of bending a loop in the end of the wire so that I can hook it around the post and where it just stays. I don't want to fasten it permanently yet or put it through the tensioners yet. I just want it to stay on there, and so I can pull it. Now I am finding that this wire is much tougher than the wire I've been using to connect up my insulators and the tensioners, which is good, but I'm glad I didn't try to use this wire. Oh, well, there you go. That's what I was afraid of. I dropped the wire, it rolled up, and then it kind of unspooled off the spool there, the black spool. So here I am trying to get it wrapped back up and kind of tightened back up so that it won't tangle when I unroll it. So what I was saying was this this wire that I'm pulling for the fence line is a lot tougher than the wire that I had used for the insulators and the tensioners, and I'm glad I didn't try to use this wire. I think I would have pulled my hair out and my hands would have been just killed trying to use this wire. It is much tougher. You see me trying to bend it here. I can barely bend the end of it. And then later when I cut it with the cutter on these pliers, it actually kind of dented the nib on my cutter or the cutting surface, and I had to kind of clean that up because it was making my pliers not want to open and close properly anymore. And I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. I thought about rolling each individual spool out one at a time, but I thought, that's going to take me 3 times as long. And you may notice also that I'm going to have 4 strands of wire on this fence, but I only have 3 rolls. Well, that's because the long length of the fence line is 500 feet, and then the short side is 200 feet, so that's 700 feet, and these spools hold 1,000 feet of wire. So I thought there's no point in buying 4 spools and having that much wire just left on each spool. So what I'm going to do is pull the first 3 lines with these 3, which will be plenty enough to pull those. And then I'm going to pull the last one as a combination of what's remaining on the last 3 spools, and I'll just have to splice it together, but I'm okay with splicing one of the fences together, or one of the lines together.
Okay, here goes nothing.
I've asked my wife to ride along in front of the tractor and just keep an eye on the spools of the wire to make sure they don't get tangled. I really can't see them from the seat of the tractor. So here we're at the end of the fence line, and I'm trying to get turned around this corner post and not tangle the wire up. So it's taking us a little bit of time to pull the tractor up and back to get around that post.
Hey! So here I am at the last post that I need to put insulators on. This is a corner post. So I'm going to go ahead and put the insulators around here. You notice I've already strung my wire from the end post, so I'm going to have to pull each one of these up and put the insulator around that before I put it to the post. I'm going to do like I did yesterday and just take my insulator and kind of get it in the middle here. Just kind of tweak each end like that. I'm going to just twist it up. Like this. Okay. And I did just what I said I did need to. I need to put it around here first. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so let's put it around my wire. Okay, there we go. Now I twist it back. All right, and then this wire is actually going to come on the other side of the post. That come around the post, and I don't think I made that long enough, so let me go a little longer on my wire. Let's try this. Let's see how long I made this one. That way we can kind of go the same distance each time. Well, come on now. Work with me, Mr. Tape Measure. 46 inches. Let's see if I can do this right this time. Put it through my wire first. Before I bend it. Alright, I'll just twist this around. Alright, I think that's good enough. Now what I want to do is I'm going to come 12 inches each up each time. Let's see here. Okay, 12. 12. 12. Ooh, that's going to be high. Might have been able to get away with 3 strands, but that'll be okay. It'll be okay if it's a little high. Better to keep the cows in than to let them get out. Okay, pull this around here. Hit the first mark. Just twisting it a couple times on the back, and then I'll wrap it back around and put some staples in it. But I'll leave it at that for right now. Now that one looks a little bit long, so let's not use that much wire this next time. Let's go with something a little shorter. Okay, get our insulator. And bend this right in the middle. Alright, I'm going to twist it around. Pliers might be a little easier. Trying to do it with my fingers. Okay. Yep, that worked out nicely. Now I'll come up to my second mark. And you know what I did? What I do, people? I didn't put it through the wire again. Oh man, I know you're probably yelling at the screen. Yo, dude, put the wire in. Right, let me get a second one here. You need to yell louder. I didn't hear you. Okay, all right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Wrap it all back around again. Come on now. Work with me. You gotta work with me. Good enough. Okay, at least I got my wire in there this time. Where's my next mark? Right there. Okay. Okay. Number two. Number two. Let's try this again. Open up a new box of insulators. Let's slide it on here. Let's get it up here. Let's pull it straight. Oops. Hey, you know what? Let's put it through the wire first this time. What a novel idea. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Yeah, we're cooking. Here. Starting to look like a fence. Hey, Charlie. What you doing, bud? Where you been? Where you been? You got kookaburras all over you, buddy. Come here. Come here. Let me see. Oh, man, you got stuff all in your face. You been chasing rabbits? Or you been... Oh, you've been doing something stinky. Oh, man. Woo! Mama is not going to be happy. Oh, man, you stink. I don't know what you've gotten into, but... Country dog, farm dog. Oh, man. I don't know what you found, but you stink. Oh, I got it on my gloves. Oh, buddy. Oh, man, you have stunk up the town here. Oh. Whew. Mama is not going to be happy. You might just have to sleep outside tonight. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I don't know. They probably got down into some coyote poo or something. They smell something that stinks. And nothing will do unless they lay in it and roll around in it. Oh, man, dude. I can smell you from over here. Up, 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 up. Watch it. Wait a minute. Hey, almost did it again. Oops. I almost did it again. Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry. That was bad, wasn't it? Charlie. Good gracious, dude. Man, oh man, dude, you stink. Oh, I hear a hootie owl out there hooting. Oh, early. Okay, so there we go. We got our insulators up on this side. Now what I'm going to do is go down there. I think I'm going to connect that wire first and pull this way, or maybe vice versa, I don't know, but there we go. My fence clips haven't come in yet, or my pole clips I should say, and there's just little spring clips that go around these fiberglass poles. So what I'm doing temporarily is I'm just taking some wire that I've cut and just kind of bending it over. There's a nail sticking out of this post here. I'm just kind of bending it over that nail to make a little clip like this, and this will go around the wire and slide into the hole on the post temporarily. Now they make what they call cotter pins for the poles, but I ordered the spring clips, and honestly I guess I could just use these, and maybe I will once I get them in, I don't know. But I want to go ahead and get my wire strung, and to keep the strands from tangling, or to make sure I have them in alignment and not twisted before I start putting tension on them, I want to go ahead and kind of get them hung on the poles so I can, again, make sure they're in alignment. So here's what I'm talking about on the pole. So I've got these little wires that I've bent. There you go. And I'm going to take my top wire, and I can see it's my top wire from the corner post, and just take this, slide it around, and slide it in to the hole on the post. And then the next one, And I'm coming 5 holes in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me about 12 inches between the line. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I said, in all practicality, I could leave these in because they're doing the job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so got that one. Let's move on down to the next one. Whew. Even though it's kind of dusk, it's still kind of warm and sweaty. Okay, here we go. Straighten you up there. All right. Top one. Okay. Next. Here we go. Okay, and you can see down there on the corner, I already have the wire kind of in the tensioners. I don't have it tightened yet. We'll do that later. But you can see up the line now. Hey, it's starting to look like a fence. Okay, let's continue down the line and keep putting those clips on. I don't know if you can see or not down through here. I do have a couple on like every 4th pole, but I'll go and put the rest on.
Once again, we're at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to cut this video here, and what we're going to do tomorrow is I'll come back and tension the wire and get our Energizer installed. So join us then.